Hi guys. I'd like to talk today about some things that came up in the path, on the path, in the path, on the path, through the path. Um, I've had this discussion a few times with several wonderful minded people just to get their opinion on this conflict. Well, to me, it's conflicting. More so using the open mind outside of any book that any psychologist or any counselor, this has kind of blowed their mind. A lot of people just stuck. Tell you to have an open mind about letting go. Some great analogies out there, stories on this letting go of the old story you've created. It still boils down to being. So let's just touch base in this to get myself on track. First is the story that made a lot of sense to me about letting go and applying my true, real self, the adventurer in me, the thrill seeker. You can either be the individual that gets tossed out of a river raft and clutches to that rock so damn hard in fear for your life, or have that childlike, no give a shit, balls of steel, and let go, turn towards those rushing waters and enjoy the ride. The calmer waters will come. It's just downstream. You already was in the raft for the ride. Now there's no raft. It's just you. It always was just you. The raft was the secondary means. Now, getting on the deeper part of this would be what they refer to as fight or flight. So the story I've used to baffle the mind and contradict, or really show the difference and prove the duality of the mind and the books that those call themselves professionals use, and think that's the only way, and whatever they use it to their discretion. So the story kind of goes like this. Necessarily, we'll just call it a scenario. Fuck the story. Scenario is you're high up in an area of the woods. You hear rushing waters. You're pretty close to what you think is a cliff. You haven't been there to check it out, but you're met with a bear. Now, one has to question himself. This bear's pissed. He's coming at you. He may not be rushing, but, he's already got that intimidation. You don't know what the hell's about to happen. The fight or flight, as they call it, begins to kick. Really, in reality, it's choice. You don't choose to fight or flight in this. In one way, you have two options. get mauled by the bear, or fighting. That's on one end, one side of the mind. The other side is, I'm going to jump off the damn cliff. Now, which way are you going to look at that? Fight the bear or fly off the cliff? Well, here's the epiphany in either choice. The left and the right type part of your mind that traps you in a lot of shit. There is no fight or flight. Either choice, to fight the bear, outcome, you might win, you might lose. Or you fight for your life on the chance that you jump off that damn cliff and live. It's just a choice. So the whole fight or flight thing, to me, the way I perceive this now, is it's bullshit. They both can have an equal outcome. That law of relativity comes back into play. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Come on, folks. Neither's a dumb choice, and neither's a bad choice or a good choice. Good choice, smart choice, however, words are words. But are you going to allow the fear either way? The fear becomes the flight. In a sense, that's the way they perceive it. Oh, your instinct is this. Well, no, you're degrading me by assuming, just because I say that, in the act of the moment. It boils down to choices. Face the fears. Let go of the outcome. You might be a big burly dude and probably have as much weight as the damn bear for all I know. So, my chances might be a little better. Hell, I don't know. You might be deadlifting 700 pounds, bench pressing fucking retarded amounts. But, there's ultimately so many factors, and it's just a choice. You win some, you lose some. But you lived in the middle of that right now moment and had a rush. And then it just becomes a story to tell. Another tale. A tale in your journey. How the hell are you going to tell it? All things happen for a reason. You'll begin to go back in life and reassess. Reframe those stories you once had. I'm still doing it today. Go back and review some of my first videos, and some of the things I said, I've realized I've had to change my words and change for the perception of the mind to have new ways of thinking. And miraculous things begin to happen. I call it that law of attraction, law of abundance, manifestation, more just words. Just used to describe shit. Meanwhile, you take it all in. Feel it all. The emotions, bodily response. So many things. Bottom line, the gist of this story, this video, ask yourself, how are you going to choose your way forward? Making the necessary changes within yourself to rewrite the you, the real you, fuck the name, that inner being, that source. And move forward, being your best self. I hope this helps somebody out there. Open your mind. Quit being boxed off by this fucking society. Enjoy it. Y'all love and light.